Look at this place. Where do you think this is? Santorini, Mykonos, some postcard Greek island? Nope. You're standing under the Acropolis in the middle of Athens in a neighborhood that feels like it escaped from the Aegean. This is Anafiotika, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why it's one of the most interesting places to visit in Athens, especially if you're traveling with kids. I'm going to give you the real history, the best time to come, how to find it, and the honest warnings you need before you climb the hill. Let's go. So here's the story. In the mid-19th century, Athens had just become the capital of modern Greece, and King Otto brought in craftsmen from all over the country to help build the new city and his palace. Some of those builders came from a small island called Anaphe in the Cyclades. And when they were in Athens, they built homes that reminded them of home. Whitewashed walls, blue accents, narrow lanes, and tiny passageways that feel much more like an island village than a city neighborhood. The first houses were built quietly and by local accounts without permission. That's part of what gives the area its legend. Over time, more Anafiots followed, and Anafiotika grew into the tiny settlement you see today. That's the reason this place exists. It's not just pretty, it's a piece of island life transplanted onto the slopes of the Acropolis. All right, let's talk logistics, because this is where a lot of travel advice gets vague. The easiest starting point is the Acropolis metro station. From there, head toward Plaka, the historic neighborhood at the foot of the hill. Anafiotika has a few entrances, and they're easy to miss. One common route is via Stratonos Street. Another is from the steps near the Church of St. George. Search for Anafiotika on your map app rather than expecting a clearly marked entrance. The area is small, and once you're nearby, the real task is just slowing down and following the white walls. This is the single most important tip. Go early in the morning. The alleys are narrow, and once the crowds arrive, the magic drops fast. Early in the day, you're much more likely to have the place to yourself. And yes, there are usually cats around, which honestly makes the whole place even better. For most people, 45 minutes is a great amount of time. That's enough to wander the lanes, spot the little churches, enjoy the views, and let kids explore without feeling rushed. Moving slowly or stopping for photos, add a little more. Just popping in for a look, 20 minutes works too. Before I get into the warnings, there's one spot inside Anafiotika that almost nobody finds. I'll show you at the end. Now, the honest part, because this place isn't perfectly easy for every traveler. 1. The paths are steep and uneven. Cobblestones, steps, narrow lanes. No, not stroller-friendly. 2. Slippery after rain. Beautiful surfaces, not always forgiving. 3. Gets hot fast in summer. Bring water, sunscreen, and a hat. 4. People live here. Be respectful near homes and courtyards. 5. No cafes or shops inside. Plan your coffee stop in Plaka before or after. A few things are easy to miss here, but worth looking for. Keep an eye out for the small churches tucked into the neighborhood, especially St. George of the Rock and St. Simeon. They're part of what gives Anafiotika its character, and easy to walk past if you're not looking. There are spots where the path opens up and you get a view back over Athens, the city below, the Acropolis above. That contrast is a big part of why this place feels so special. And the cats. There are usually cats everywhere, on walls, in doorways, in little patches of shade. If you're visiting with kids, that alone can make the climb worth it. So, a tiny neighborhood built by island craftsmen, shaped by history, tucked under the Acropolis, and still full of charm today. If you're coming to Athens, Anafiotika is absolutely worth your time. If this video helped you plan your trip, subscribe. And if you go, tell me how many cats you found.